2015, I was diagnosed with a brain tumor located on the left part of my head. My reaction to the news was very shocking. I couldn't understand why this was happening to me. I grew up as an athlete. I took very good care of my body. I never had any addiction. I lived a good life. And the first question was why? Why did this happen to me? What have I done? I couldn't process the information right away. I had to share the information with my beautiful wife, Brenda, and for both of us was something that changed the course of our lives. My neurologist told me that the sooner we could have the surgery, it would be better. So I only had 3 days to prepare myself for this challenge. During that time, I continued to ask myself why? Why was this happening to me? But the truth is, I will never have the answer. So I had to come to grips. I had to accept that this was happening and that I had only two options. Either I dwell on it, I turn into a victim, or I actually could decide, okay, this is happening, I got it, have the best attitude towards it, not only for my own encouragement, but for the people that rally around me, my wife, my family, my friends, who were there to support me before the surgery. How did I do that? I did by thinking what thoughts I wanted to have, trying to feel the emotions I wanted to feel, speaking the way I wanted to tell my story. And this is how I prepared for this monumental challenge. Within the 3 days I had prior to the surgery, I started writing my news story. I understood that my life was going to change forever. Despite the fact that I was very scared and concerned about the surgery, I had to design my new life. I wanted to design the way I was going to face this challenge, starting with the language that I wanted to speak, the feelings I wanted to feel, how to inspire others around me, the people that love me and support me through this journey. I wanted to show them that their efforts were paying off and that I was able to come to the surgery with a very positive attitude. When I woke up after 4 hours surgery, I realized that I was able to move. I was able to speak both languages, Spanish and English, and I was able to recognize all the people around the room. So I was very relieved and very grateful that the surgery went well. Over the next months, we enjoyed life very much. We didn't take any day for granted, and we made the best out of it. Unfortunately, 4 months later, I received the bad news that this brain tumor came back. So I had to now face the situation again. I was very upset. I was very confused. I was feeling anxious, and I didn't know what to do. This time I knew that the challenge was going to be much bigger, because not only I was going to have to face the surgery, but also my physicians told me that this time I was going to have to go through chemotherapy and radiation therapy. Over the next 10 days leading to the surgery, I was told that because of the size of the tumor, it was much better for me to be calm, not to exercise, not to overstimulate my brain, because it could lead to a seizure or a stroke. So the real challenge for me was to stay calm and find inner strength. Even though I was very frustrated, I was very angry, but most of all, I was very scared for the next surgery. This is what I did. I surrendered to have positive thoughts, positive emotions, and to make sure that everybody around me had the same type of attitude. I asked everybody to call this a cellular challenge instead of calling it cancer, because cancer is always very negative. And I asked everybody to always say that I was going to go through chemotherapy and radiation therapy, because therapy is good for you. Therapy, you get it everywhere, physical therapy to heal. And that's what I wanted to feel. I asked everybody to support me. in the moments of despair, in the moments where I was feeling low. And also, I didn't want to believe that I was in a statistic. There's 7 billion people in this world, and I believe that I was created unique and special. The day of the surgery, I was able to arrive with a very positive attitude. I was very confident that everything was going to go well. After an 11-hour surgery, I came out with my ability to think, my ability to move, my ability to recognize people, and for which I'm very, very grateful. This time we rejoice more than ever for the great results. We were very happy that everything went well, and once again we appreciate and cherish every single day that we live together. Unfortunately, I started experiencing seizures after my second brain surgery. That is a little bit tougher to deal with. This is something that comes unexpected, that it has surprised us several times. Fortunately, my wife has been with me during those episodes, that when I wake up from it, I feel very discouraged, I feel very angry, because it's a setback. I have lost my independence. I had to make some changes in my life, because I have to be with somebody pretty much 24/7. I cannot do activities that I love, like swimming. I am not able to drive, but I also have to remind myself that I am very lucky that I'm alive, I am through the Cellular challenge, and that I'm here and I'm not going anywhere. So I want you to know that despite you are being challenged in different areas of your life, whether it's health-wise, emotional, financially, performance, that there is a way for you to deal with these situations, but you have to really believe and own your situation. You have to write your new story, and you will find a way to overcome this challenge.